Hey guys, Luke here. Yeah, it's been a little while since I uploaded. I'm sorry about that issue. I've just been sorting a lot of things out recently. Been really busy. One thing that I am planning on doing, which is going to be a massive change to this channel, making my life easier. Probably going to be releasing better quality videos for you guys, which, in my opinion, that's a better deal for you guys. But yeah, basically, I'm coming in with another Toon deck profile. I've made a lot of changes to this since the last time we have spoken. So let's get into it. Just move them over there. Right. So first of all, I'm running one Toon Mermaid. Basically, it can attack directly when Toon World's on the field. Just put that there. I run two Toon Alligators for Toon Dark Magician's ability. I'm running two Toon Masked Sorcerer. 3 Toon Dark Magician Girl, allowing me to attack directly on when Toon World's on the field, and Toon Masked Sorcerer attack directly when Toon World's on the field, and I draw a card if I do that. Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, I've got one of them. Toon Summon Skull, one of them. Toon Dark Magician, and one Eater of Millions. So that's for the monsters in this deck. Yeah, there's not very many, but that's what I run on for monsters. So just put them over there. So now for the trap cards. So I run 3 Scrap Iron Statues. When a spell or trap card's activated, I negate it, and instead of this card going to the graveyard, it goes face down on the field instead. 3 Scrap Iron Scarecrows, allowing me to negate an attack whenever I want in a turn. 1 Magic Cylinder, for when a monster attacks me, I can switch the attack back to my opponent. 1 Damage Gate, when I'm dealt damage from an attack, I can special summon a monster in my graveyard with equal or less attack. 1 Magic Jammer, allowing me to destroy a spell or trap card when it's activated on the field. Ballistica Squad, allows me to tribute 1 monster, target any card my opponent controls, destroy it. 2 Dust Tornadoes, destroying spell or trap card on the field in my opponent's side, and I can set 1 from my hand. 1 Mask of Restrict, no players can tribute cards, which is good. Fiendish Chain, from the last time, I activate it, and I target 1 effect monster on the field, negate the effects of it, and it cannot attack. When it's destroyed, I destroy this card. Mirror Force, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you should know what it does, but if you don't, when a monster declares an attack, it can destroy all attack position monsters my opponent controls. Threatening Roar, my opponent can't attack the turn it's activated. Kunai with Chain, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, I can change it to defense position, and I can target 1 face-up monster I control, equip Kunai with Chain to it, and it gains 500 attack or defense. 1 Floodgate Trap Hole, when a monster is special summon, change it to face down defense position, and it's stuck like that for the rest of the game. Wild Tornado allows me to destroy a face-up spell or trap card on the field, and then the controller can set a spell or trap from the hand. And 2 Bottomless Trap Holes, which if my opponent summons a monster with 1,500 or more attack, I can banish it. Right, that's it for the trap cards in the deck. So I'll just put them over there. Time for the spell cards now, guys. So I'm running 3 mystical space typhoons, destroying a spell or trap card on the field. 3 toon worlds. Obviously, I just activate it and it basically I just pay 1,000 life points, but I've got 3 for the sake of it in case my opponent wants to destroy them. Mimicat. If I control a toon world and a toon monster, I can target a card in my opponent's graveyard. If it's a monster, I can special summon it. If it's a spell or trap card, I can set it to my field. 1 toon table of contents, which allows me to get any toon card from my deck and put it in my hand. Anything, which is really powerful. Forbidden Dress. I target a face-up monster, my opponent on my side of the field. It loses 800 attack, not 600 attack, but it cannot be targeted or destroyed by other card effects. Toon Rollback. One of my toon monsters can make a second attack during the turn it's activated. Drag down into the grave. Both people reveal their hand. You choose one card in their hand, destroy it, and then both people draw a card. And then 1 Shard of Greed. Every time I draw a card, it gets a counter. Once it reaches 2 counters, it gains. I can draw 2 cards. So that's it for the deck. It's a 45 card deck. It's pretty small compared to what it was. Should I go through the extra deck? Yeah, we got the time. So, yes, it may seem like I've got no way to get these out, but I have another way. Trust me, guys. I'll show you in a minute. So, I've got Thousand Eyes Restrict. Basically, it banishes a monster from my opponent's side of the field. It equips to him, and he gains his attack and defense. And no other monsters can change battle position when he's on the field. I've got 1 Cyber End Dragon. He's got 4,000 attack, 4,000 defense, and it basically stops monster. Well, it can inflict piercing damage to my opponent if it attacks a defense. I'll just read this guy's effect. Guys, focus. Come on, please, guys, focus. Right, I don't know whether you can read that, but I will read it for you. Once per turn, it's a quick effect. This, I can target a face-up monster my opponent controls, place a predator counter on it, and if it's level 2 or higher, but its level becomes level 1, and as long as it has a predator counter, it cannot activate effects from that monster that has predator counters. I've got 1 Amazoness Empress. Is it going to focus? There we go. What other Amazoness cards here I control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect? Other Amazoness. I'll just let you have a little read. There you go, guys. Amazoness Pet Liar. Once per battle, if this card attacks during, it can make a. He gains 500 attack. And I can target one face-up monster my opponent controls and he loses 800 attack. I've got 1 Starving Fright Venom Fusion Dragon. Yes, this is a different case. It's a nice little 9-cap case. The other ones are just black cases. But it's because it's extra deck, it doesn't really matter. If I had more black cases, I would. But it doesn't matter. He basically can gain attack equal to this. Just give you a little read. There you go, guys. I've got number 71 Rabarian Shark. He can bring back 1 number Xyz monster in my graveyard except number 71. I special summon it, and if I do, I attach 1 material from this card onto it. Yes, I have a reason for it. I've got number 70 Malevolent Sin, which allows me to detach an Xyz material and then banish one of my opponent's monsters until the end phase. And if this card attacked it during the turn, it gains 300 attack even, and then I increase its level by 3. And then I've got Neo Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon. That's it for the extra deck, guys, and the deck profile. But I'm going to get you guys something. So this is another deck that I'm basically taking apart. So I'm just going to find the trap card. Come on, where is it? Where is it? Alright, 1 second, guys. I'm just going to put you down. Right, here it is, guys. Summon Gate. Yes, it says that I can only special summon a maximum of 3, but it's sort of like it's a misprint saying that I can special summon 3 monsters a turn. My opponent basically one of my mates basically runs this, and we're building our decks, so the sister decks, but it's not going to be toon and toon. It's going to be toon and a mix. I'm the toon, obviously. And basically, he is running this card, and that's how I get my extra deck monsters out. I don't it's not like I haven't got Polly. I've got Polly in here, in this little pile of cards. And now, one thing that I bet you guys are thinking is, how on earth does he get it out ridiculously quickly? So he's the Polly that I was on about, but you're probably thinking, how does he get it out if he doesn't find it? This allows him to basically search right through his deck for any face, and he banishes his card, and then he gets it at the very next turn. But this video should be up by later. If it's not, then I'm recording this on the 6th. Yeah, the 6th. And it might be up by the 7th. I don't know. But this is it for the deck profile. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah. See you guys.